battery's dead, so they just jump started to prove that it runs. So this is absolutely the nicest original paint I've ever seen on a GT750. And your last name is Morrow, right? Benito, I'm sorry. Your dad owned this bike, right?
Yep.
And originally his brother bought it in '76. He showed me the paperwork from the dealership where your brother bought it. And then your dad had it for, what was it, 43?
40 years. Yeah,
For about 40 years?
Yep.
So how come the paint on this bike looks so good? You told me a couple minutes ago.
Used to wax it every weekend.
How old are you when you were waxing it?
7, 8 years old.
Man, your dad taught you well. So how many coats do you think you put on it over the years?
Lots of wax.
Lots of wax. Okay, it looks awesome. So yeah, this is going to be an easy restoration. There's a little bit of patina on the aluminum. It's been sitting for a while, so we're going to professionally polish that. The motor sounds awesome. It only has 6,076 miles. Not much to do to turn it back to 100% original. We're going to remove the additional running lights and the aluminum covers you put on all the cables and the rack, and she'll be 100% bone stock. So then it'll go for the restoration department, clean up the carbs, batteries, go through everything, rebuild the brake system, and get it 100% road ready. So stay tuned, folks. This is phase one. One of the things he did too, his pops was a little shorter, so he put this kit on here. If you're wondering why it looks a little lower, it's a shock lowering kit that brings it back a little bit. So we're gonna take that off, and these are the original stock shocks, are in great shape. The rims are gonna clean up like a dime piece. The pipes, he waxed the pipes regularly, so there's just a little bit of surface rust on there, but even the side covers look beautiful. So did you have any memories of riding this with your dad, or?
Yep, used to ride every Saturday to work with him.
No kidding.
Yep.
On the back?
On the back.
You strap your lunch to the back there on the rack?
That's it.
That's awesome. Where's your dad work?
He used to have his own garage in North Haven.
Oh, so he was a mechanic?
He was a mechanic, yep.
Oh, wow. So that explains why the motor sounds brand new. Wow, that's awesome. So how your dad's still alive? He's what, 70? You said he was
72 years old.
72 years old. And he's owned the bike. Well, if he's owned it 40 years, he was 32 when he got it.
Yep.
So that explains him being an awesome dad and teaching you some responsibility and having you earn your keep waxing this thing. And he obviously maintained it beautifully. The original upholstery on the seat is like brand new. He's 72 years old, so you know he's getting up there in years, and so aren't you. And so you weren't waxing it every weekend, but the original care that you gave for the bike had paid dividends, man. I don't see any surface on this bike that's not going to restore to brand new condition with a. You know, we'll legit put 20-30 hours into dismantling and cleaning this thing, and then the mechanics will put another 15-20 hours into going through the carburetor and all the systems on the bike, make sure everything's perfect. We'll spend a full week on this thing, but when we're done, it'll be one of the nicest original low mileage GT70. So this is part one of the restoration series. We'll do a vlog on this. If you're into water buffaloes, stay tuned. I know I have some friends in the UK that absolutely love these bikes, and to have a 600 mile original come up, 6,000 mile original come up like this is, you know, once in a blue moon. So when we're done, she'll be museum quality. So stay tuned, folks. This is going to be a lot of fun doing this one. God bless America.